This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Hey, by the way, I got a text from Travis, who's listening, faithful listener, good-looking guy. Travis said, hey, again, what hotel in Vegas was that shooting at? Dude, it's Reno. What else is going on?
Wow.
Just pay attention. That's all I ask.
Don't.
Is it that hard?
You're not allowed to tell other people to pay attention. It's not a phrase that can come out of your mouth.
All right. I take it all back. I take back 28 years of mistakes. Right
Florida, but that's America's wing.
Uh-oh.
Now, do you get mad when people are like golfing in front of you and they take too long? Or
No, I mean, there's an etiquette. A lot of people don't follow it or seem to care. And I don't know. I mean, you get behind some old guy, they're out with their dad or whatever, and I try to cut them some slack. But usually we'll play up to somebody and say, hey, man, if they don't say anything, we can nudge them a little bit, and then everything's usually cool. We never come to fisticuffs, if that's what you're asking.
Well, this guy brought it.
Right.
A man in Florida named Jason Hughes arrested after he assaulted a golfer on a golf course because he was playing too slow.
You suck, you jackass.
Jason told the man several times, hey, pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace.
And then he lost it when he saw the other man talking to his friends while on the green. No talking, more golfing.
Yeah, that would solve a lot of problems. If people got up to their ball and prepared themselves, a lot of people, they'll sit in the cart. The drink cart comes up, so that's. But if everybody gets a drink, it all evens out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Piece of play kind of evens out. But a lot of guys, the mistake you make when you drive up to your ball, you're not ready. You're jerking around. You're playing with the music. You're on your phone. You're not looking at your shot. You're not picking the club.
Mm-hmm.
You're not walking over to your ball. You're sitting in the cart while the other guy's hitting his ball, and your ball's 40 yards in the next fairway.
Dare I say, there are some people who are more aware than others.
For sure. In life.
And just in life in general. For example, the other day, I was going into a store, and it was a store that had automatic doors. 2 series of
I've totally
of
run
doors.
into those before, but go ahead.
And there was a guy who was checking something on his phone, and he was checking it.
He got stuck in the door.
Might as well have been, right in the middle of the walkway of the doorway. Just stopped in the flow of traffic, busy checking on his phone. And me and Amber walked around him, and we were like,
Must have been,
okay.
must have been some life-altering news.
What a strange place to stop.
Yeah,
But there's people that just aren't aware. That dude had no idea he was in the middle of everybody's way.
He could have walked off the ledge of Grand Canyon and not known it. Yeah. That's impressive.
It is. It's impressive. And
Now I'll one better you. I've almost walked into a door like that, not on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? I was just...
Dude, the glass is too clean.
No, it just happened. Where was I? It had automatic doors. Where the F was I? It just happened.
Oh, no.
2 days ago. And I was walking up to the door, and I thought it was going to open a lot quicker than it did. Seriously, I literally walked into the glass. I tried to time it like trying to time a yellow light.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm sorry I missed that.
Only 3 people saw that. Okay,
Right.
that's not too bad.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I would have lost my snit if I saw somebody do that.
Yeah, that's all right. I got a thick forehead. I'll bounce back. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fine. It's fine.
Okay, so anyway, Jason approached the guy and attacked him, repeatedly punched him in the damn face.
Oh, well, that sounds like alcoholic rage.
The player's partner separated them, and the attacker and his partner sped off in their golf cart before police arrived.
Yeah.
The victim was hospitalized, treated for a broken bone beneath his eye socket. Isn't it the orbital?
Sounds orbital.
And had to get stitches on his cheek.
Yeah.
Jason was tracked down, charged with aggravated battery causing bodily harm, released on bond, and he has one condition that he can't play golf. PC2.
Yeah.
Here's some golfers commenting on the attack.
If you're out here trying to be aggressive, you picked the absolute wrong game to choose. You should go do like jiu-jitsu or kung fu or something.
There's no need to be fighting out here.
Yeah.
You could easily call the shop. Somebody will come out and speak to the person or whatever the case. But it should never turn to violence.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. You're always going to get some guys that'll grunt and mumble and say something under their breath. But if more people were just ready to play, and I get it, if people were ready to play like 10% more than they are right now,
Yeah.
and I get it. You want to go out and enjoy the day. You pay
Right.
good money to golf. I get all that stuff. But boy, playing 6-hour round of golf is brutal.
Right.
It's not fun. It's just too much standing around. It's not enjoyable.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be in an NFL game for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know?
That was like we joined a bag toss league, a cornhole league.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And the first night it was 6 hours. I was like, I'm not doing this.
I quit a golf league up at Lake Wisconsin once because it took. It was a 9-hole a night golf league, and I think we started at 6 and didn't end till 9:30. It was oversold. Beautiful. I love Lake Wisconsin. It's so nice up there.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't play 9 holes in 3.5 hours. I don't care how drunk we get. I'm not doing
That's
that.
brutal.
I can't do it. You just stand around for 20 minutes at a hole. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. And listen, I can go for a little bit of standing around. But when that's the majority of what you're doing, I will lose my mind.
Yeah.
Because my brain is automatically like, do you know everything you could be doing right now?
Yeah. I think you get it less at some courses where they sell memberships. I think they sparse out the foursomes a little bit better. They run them pretty tight at public courses.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways, it is maddening. I mean, I understand it, but punching somebody out, I mean, dude, go see a therapist.
Dude,
What are you
take
doing?
some deep breaths, buddy.
It's not the end of the world.
Well, this could be the start of a new sport as far as I'm concerned.
really?
This summer, forget the PGA. Welcome to the UFG, Ultimate Fighting Golf, where birdies turn into black eyes. And slow play doesn't mean swinging clubs. It means swinging fists. Tee off with Florida's finest as they drive, chip, and chokehold their way to the green. Warning, may include cart flipping and jousting with putters. UFG, because par is for the weak. Sundays after church, bring your own mouth guard.
I'm in.
There's an old saying in golf, not a lot of people are good golfers. A lot of people are good golfers, but there's an old saying when it comes to slow play, it's suck faster. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you suck. Just suck faster. We'd like to get in before the sun goes down. Make the most of our evening, if you don't mind. But yeah, it's ruining the game. So ask a pro. Even the pros are. There are some guys that you'll watch pros, and I know you don't watch golf, but when they'll line up a 3-foot, they'll take a minute and a half to line up a 3-foot putt.
Yeah,
it's insanity.
Yeah.
And they'll go through all the ground leveling thing with their feet, and they're holding the putter up, and all this measuring the tilt of the sun, and it's like, God damn it, putt.
I can only imagine.
I'm trying to think the most. I hit a guy out at Pleasant View once with a golf ball, and his son. It was an older guy, and he was a fairway over, and I kind of sliced one over there, and it bounced once and it hit him right near his balls, and the son came running over to me like he wanted to kill me, and I'm like, well, do what you got to do. But it's a golf course, dude. You got to calm down. Everybody, if you haven't been hit with a golf ball yet, you're not a golfer. Because sooner or later, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sex with Kobe Bryant. Sooner or later, it's going to happen.
Well, not anymore.
Well, there's justice, and then there's Kobe justice. But anyways, that's the game of golf. Just relax, everybody.
Just take a breath.
It is a game of... It is a game of patience. I mean, and on a Saturday, you can choose not to golf because a Saturday is going to be stupid, busy, sold out.
Right.
So there's ways to get around it. Golf later in the afternoon. Maybe things will thin out a little bit. Everybody wants to golf in the morning when it's cool, but there's ways around it. Try to golf during the week helps a little bit. But yeah, on a weekend at a Muni, I mean, you just count on old dudes.
Yeah.
Because they're out with dads and granddads, and that's great, man. I've never whacked a granddad in the head with a 7-iron yet, but
They're squishy.
no, it's good to see older dudes out golfing and women. It's cool. They're out moving. It's good.
Women. Not used to them moving, but it's fine.
You know, you can always go to the driving range and hit 150 balls and with a fan and some music and a turkey wrap and a pitcher of beer.
Yeah.
And do it that way.
If you're getting that upset at the golf course, you need to reevaluate some things.
Well, yeah, that's the maddening part. It's hard to really fix slow play. It's just baked in. I don't know how you fix it. You have to fix it. Go to a slower course or a less busy course. I don't know what to tell you. And then there's times when you don't. I was in an outing at Oaks the other day, and we didn't care at all. It was a 5.5-hour round, and we had a ball.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things. I get it, especially when you're golfing well. You kind of you have a good day on a horse.
Right.
It's like golf. You're having that day, and then you want to stay consistent, but then you got to stand around for 10 minutes. It's your thoughts wander.
Yeah.
It'll
be that way at clinics and stuff because everybody's got to take their turn. Sometimes you're like, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah,
waiting.
Your mind wanders.
Yeah.
When you're 3 under after 9 holes, then you wait around and your mind wanders and you start thinking, the drink cart girl, is she wearing panties? Maybe something colorful. Maybe she's not. Maybe a white variety. Maybe something generic. Maybe she's not wearing panties at all. You don't know. See how your mind wanders?
Yeah, it should wander to the fact that she's only 17.
Well, not where I golf.
Oh.
So that's a weird fantasy you have.
No.
I mean, I would not say that, but anyways, that was awkward.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Dude, I'm speechless.
All right.
I'm going to scratch my back and just hope we don't get sued.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
I believe the coon is a menace.
Give me
Oh, yeah.
PC2. I have a crazy raccoon attack story. Here we go. This is in Massachusetts. Play.
Go near them. They do attack.
A raccoon warning in Somerville.
They become monsters.
Cut up and bruised, Catherine Van Buskirk relived the terrifying moments she was viciously attacked by the animal early Saturday morning. The longtime Somerville native said she was letting her dogs Ruby and Blue out to the garden around 1 a.m. when all of a sudden, she says a raccoon jumped at her face while she was on the deck.
It flew at me from several different directions.
That raccoon clawed her face, scratched her arms, and gnawed at her hands and legs while she desperately fought it off.
That's its mouth.
Each time, though, she says it would just charge back even more aggressive. Somehow, she was able to escape and close her deck door, bloodied but able to call 911.
All I could do was scream, help me, help me.
Catherine was given rabies shots and antibiotics at a nearby hospital, but her biggest concern was for Ruby, who still hadn't been spotted since the attack. She told us he was eventually found that morning cowering inside behind the TV.
This is a nightmare. I kept saying it to myself because I couldn't find any other words. I just encountered a monster.
Sunday, she was spreading coyote urine across her garden to keep those animals
It doesn't help. She's a little nuts.
away. She believes the raccoon was feeding from her compost bin off
Yeah.
the deck and wants others nearby to take extra precaution.
And if that changes my community, it's all the better for me.
Hey, look, first of all, to be fair, when the Jehovah's Witness comes to my door, I cower behind the TV, too. It's the first place I go to. It's my go-to spot.
She got scratches all over her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw her face. She got pretty... Yeah, get a cat. That'll F it up.
Well, the dog should have done something, but
No
it's one of
kidding.
them tiny, what are those?
Get a cat. Cat. Killer cat.
I wouldn't want my cat out there by a
Last line of defense. No, I've seen a raccoon. Man, and a raccoon can F some stuff up, man.
Yeah.
They latch on and they do not let go. I've seen it.
Yeah, when the one bit my finger, I had to kick it in the stomach to get it off of my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
it sucked.
You still got your digit, though. That's good.
Yeah, but my finger's crooked. From where because they put the shots right in there. It's permanently effed up.
Yeah, I mean, I like raccoons. They're cute and the whole thing, and I understand all that. But, man, they are ruthless.
Yeah.
They are nasty, venomous, disease-carrying little critters.
Totally. We had an instance where we were out walking Chewy, and there was, you never like seeing a raccoon out and about at like noon.
Yeah.
You're like,
not a good sign.
Son of a bitch.
Right.
And the raccoon saw us, and Chewy saw the raccoon, and it was all over once Chewy saw the raccoon. He went after it, and he grabbed it
I'm going to wear that thing like a hat by the time I get done.
Grabbed it like a chew toy and was like shaking it around. I was like, all I can hear is like cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Yep.
Yep. And so we get the dog away from the raccoon. The raccoon like stumbled away and just sat underneath this tree, like contemplating its life. It was clear. It was sick.
Yep.
It was the dog getting a hold of it was probably the best thing that could have happened to it.
Right.
I went back later and it was dead. But anyway, then I had to super glue my dog's ear shut because it was.
Oh.
He just got the tip of the ear cut, and you know how bad that bleeds.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, trust me, I know.
And you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, I got to super glue it shut in order to get him anywhere. I can't have him bleeding all over my freaking car, on the way to the vet. So there we are, super gluing the dog's ear.
Hold still.
It was.
Come on, Gorilla Glue.
It worked out fine. Nothing happened. He was obviously up to date on all of his shots. Everything was okay.
Yeah.
He didn't have any wounds. But when you see them walking around in the daylight, it's bad usually. But she had to get the rabies protocol. They didn't. I don't know if they. It was so long ago. I mean, I was like 9 or 10. I want to say I was like even younger than that when the raccoon bit me because we were in Viroqua. So that was way before that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have been like 7 or 8 probably. And I can't remember. I know I went into the ER. I know they did shots directly into the wound. And I know my brother went and found the raccoon because you have to chop its head off to send it to the lab.
Test it, right?
Yeah. And it came back negative. It just had worms really bad.
I do that with my golf enemies. Chop their head off, send it off for
to the lab.
Autopsy to see
what lab are you sending
why
it
they
to?
thought they could actually beat me at golf. Always come back negative. Yeah, and then no rabies, huh?
No rabies.
Right.
This lady, she had to get the rabies protocol. It said she got. So I don't know. They must not have ever found it. But if that thing was eating out of her compost bin, that's the thing. You see these cute TikToks. There's that guy. Did you see the guy with the Doritos and the raccoons?
Yep.
Okay, that's cute and all, but that's also it's dangerous, dude.
You don't want them anywhere near.
No,
you do not want to invite them back.
Just let them have their own thing.
Right, little trash panda.
Yeah, let them.
They'll never
enjoy
leave.
them from a distance.
Yeah, they'll never leave.
Yeah, totally. It's like the goddamn cranes. Don't feed the cranes.
Don't feed the cranes. Don't feed the cranes.
Don't feed the cranes. Don't feed the raccoons. Don't feed the feral cats.
I don't know if you could call a raccoon the most vicious tinier animal.
They're bad.
Yeah, they're nasty. I've seen them fight each other, actually. Yeah, they're hardcore. They just don't let go. I don't know. What would be nastier? A badger?
Probably. Well, cat attacks are bad, too.
Yeah, cat attacks are bad.
When they're out to get you. But damn. Yeah, but valid, that lady's a little nuts. Just a little nutty.
It's a little wacky.
I didn't realize putting, what was it, coyote urine around her house.
I'm sure that smells nice.
Where do you get that from?
Coyote urine?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You go to, where would you? I don't know. Yeah, where would you get that? I don't think you get that at Home Depot.
How do they harvest it?
Say you get it from a trapping magazine.
Coyote urine is real natural pee right from the coyote, fresh milk.
Where do you buy it at?
It's all over. This is like the Predator Pea store. That sounds great. I got some at the Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Oh, okay.
Cabela's.
I wonder for trapping and such.
Yeah.
Where can I go for good catch beaver for good cash money?
The Cheesecake Factory.
Good. I didn't want to get shot by some Indians. Good. I'm happy to hear that.
Brian said I watched a couple of cranes murder baby Robin outside my work window.
Oh, come on.
That's crazy. And I saw red-winged blackbirds in our pond kick the cranes out.
Yeah.
Like, hopped on his back and was just attacking him.
That's the bird you always see effing with the hawks and stuff when they're flying around. I'm like, what are you doing? That
such
dude,
assholes.
that thing will destroy you.
Not in their mind, dude.
They are just, they get around their nest. And
Right, yeah, and they get crazy.
There's a nest out at Oaks on number 9 there on the par 5. I have seen like 6 or 7 of those little bastards go after a hawk.
Yeah.
And I mean, they are relentless.
Right.
And they attack like in formation.
Right.
They know they're coordinated.
Totally.
Swear
and
to
that
God.
was what was happening too. The crane was walking down the sidewalk away from the pond like, all right, y'all win. And they did not stop. He would come by and like buzz them occasionally.
Yeah.
Like, you keep walking, asshole.
They're nasty.
Yeah, dude.
They're like the raccoons of the sky.
Well, they're like those little dogs that think they're big dogs.
Right,
they just do not care. It's crazy. I know.
But their strength is in numbers.
I guess, dude.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Anyway, beware of the raccoon.
It's like boy bands. They suck individually, but together their strength is in numbers.
Yeah, it's immeasurable, you know? All right, scissoring through the news and cutting out the crap, I'm Biatch.
All right. It's amazing. Paul walked in and we weren't talking about going to the toilet or being nasty. Genitals. It's unbelievable. This has never happened before.
You're talking about bird attack, huh?
Bird attacks.
Yeah.
Give me a bird impression, Paul. I love these.
So relaxing.
I dozed off for a minute.
So up north this past weekend, you've seen osprey go fishing, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
When they kind of flutter up and rock back and forth, and then they pull their wings back and just dive bomb into the lake, right?
Yeah.
So we're watching this osprey do this, my wife and I, and thing comes up with a fish, the second time. As soon as it starts flying away, off from the right and off from the left, here comes the bald eagle. Now they're chasing the osprey until it drops its fish, and then they go pick it up. What a bunch of bullies. But fun to watch.
Yeah, totally.
The osprey's great. Watch one in super slow motion when you watch a History Channel or something, or YouTube or something like that. I mean, it is so precision dive bombing on fish. It's incredible. Super cool, man. Super coordinated. Yeah. And they go like a foot under the water. They're not skimming like an eagle. They're down.
Right.
And dirty in there. It's pretty cool.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Now, I'm not a roller coaster person, and this is just cementing that. Siren's Curse, the newest thrill ride at Ohio Cedar Point Amusement Park.
It's the noise it makes when the bodies fall out of the car.
Stranded riders temporarily for at least the 4th time since it opened at the end of June. The ride is the first so-called tilt coaster in the United States, and it's killing it.
It's cursed, all right. Y'all gonna die.
Featuring a section track that disconnects from its starting position, turns 90 degrees, and attaches to a steep decline track.
Yeah, I don't like the rails coming apart. That does not work in my head.
Right.
I want the rail to be one continuous welded piece.
Right.
That's how I like it.
Same.
All right, good.
Well, I don't like it at all, but if I were to like it, that's what I would need.
It's like your cruise ship separating itself right in the middle for no reason at all, and then putting itself back together.
Yeah.
What do you need to do that for?
Just to show off. Park officials confirmed that the ride came to a stop mid-tilt on Tuesday. Spokesman Tony Clark is like, hey, this is just like a check engine light issue. Don't everybody calm down.
Except all the blood is rushing right to your head and you're, blacking out.
The coaster's safety system performed as designed. The ride was restarted, and the guests continued the ride. It reopened shortly after, and all guests exited the ride safely, except for this one.
Now, do you think this is kind of not a bug, but kind of a feature of it? You know, look at all the attention this is getting.
Yeah.
We've talked about this stupid roller coaster 100 times already because we're waiting for bodies to just start catapulting out of the car, mostly. But fly away. If you come back to the coaster, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Don't you think this is one hell of a way to get eyes on your park and your new ride? I don't think I would have known about the ride if we had malfunction. What do you think?
Alex says we got to move on from Siren's Curse. Talk about how Cedar Point flooded yesterday.
Oh, I didn't see that either. Really?
Well, they're on a roll. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, a man died at the Cedar Point dorm.
Oh, my God. Cedar Point is totally flooding out. Oh, that's bad. Was there a tsunami in Lake Erie? What?
A crazy storm rolled in real quick at Cedar Point, and now kids are paddleboarding in the parking lot.
Free ride. They're going to go out and ticket them. They're going to try to sell a ticket. No, It's like, no free ride in the parking lot. That parking lot is 2 feet deep.
I walked down the boardwalk to get a video of lightning in the distance, and within 60 seconds, it started pouring to where I couldn't see anything, and tree limbs were flying off the trees.
Wow, they are having a rough year.
Flash flood warning was issued for several western counties on Monday evening, including in Erie County. Flooding concerns are ongoing across northeast Ohio.
Hey, it's a coaster park. It's a water park. Whatever.
Including in Lakewood, where I-90 was shut down for hours as a vehicle was submerged in flood water.
Looks like they had almost 5 inches of rain in an hour, and that will pretty much flood everything. Wow. How'd you like to be stuck up on that Siren's Curse in the vertical position while the
rain's pelting you?
While the power went out and the backup Jenny didn't kick in.
Siren's Curse had previously stranded riders July 19th, July 2nd, and June 28th.
Look at that. You set your clock to it. Once a week, we talk about this. Right? That's the most free advertising Cedar Point has ever had in its existence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like you're rolling the dice. Yeah. Is this one of those things where we're going to look back and be like, look at all the warning signs?
I'm trying to think of the puke. Now, say you're in the front of the car on Siren's Curse. So if you understand this. So it comes up to a point in the track where you're level, and it's broken away from the rail below you, and then it tilts 90 degrees and goes back down and reconnects with the roller coaster track.
Right.
Am I getting that? So if you're in the first car and dude behind you decides to hurl lunch, you're going to take the full load of vomit. I mean, 360.
I haven't taken a full load in a long time, John.
Well, you can teach an old dog tricks. But, I mean, there's no escape. You need a rain jacket.
I like it when you refer to me as your old dog.
The old dog. Yeah. Well, I mean it in a very endearing way. Well, not like we're going to put you down or anything, but, I thought about it. But, so, I don't need to ride that effing thing. I don't know about you. I don't know. I don't. Me and heights. I don't know what's going on. And by the way, what is the escape plan? I mean, what's the rescue plan on a ride like that? Do they cherry pick you off of there? Because that's pretty high up. How do they get you off of that thing? I'm just saying, if worse comes to worse.
I don't know. Alex goes, the whole thing worked the way it was supposed to. Stop defending them. Stop it. We need to pick on them.
I think they're doing it on purpose. I really do.
To get attention.
Because it's amazing how every time you think we say it's broke or we assume it's broke. 8 minutes goes by. It's like, oh, no problem. Stay on the car. It's not like they shut it down for a month to go retool it.
No, they say that it's the safety feature that clicks it off.
Yeah.
And then it's apparently, just like Alex said, everything's working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's amazing. It just.
But I don't want to be on a roller coaster that regularly sets off the safety features.
Right. But, I mean, shouldn't the safety feature trigger some check oil engine light in the manual that says they got to go in and tear it down and re-grease everything and check the pneumatics and everything? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
They just like, oh, don't worry about it. All right, next. Who's next?
Right.
It's like nothing went wrong. I don't know. It's weird. Well, and by the way, what backs up the backup when that doesn't work? What's the redundancy on the trigger warning?
Right.
We're going to hand crank it down. We got a series of hand cranks to take it from vertical to... Start cranking, boys.
From her.
That's a no for me. They should change the ride to the name Final Destination. I feel like people are going to die on that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is this... Like I said, are we going to look back after post?
Right. It's like you had all these warnings, right? You had all, and we didn't do anything.
Right. Is it going to be one of those things? Only time will tell.
You know, and we always say this right after the great, it's too late. Like
right.
The flood at the kids' camp. Oh, it's been flooding for 30 years, but we didn't think it'd ever get this bad.
Right.
Boom, there goes the whole town.
That is something. Okay.
Ay. Final Destination. No, I'm going to stay on the couch. They ought to make a ride called The Couch.
They should.
Yeah, you
just sit there?
You just sit there and watch videos of people dying. It's an incredibly comfortable ride. And it comes with snacks.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
All right, before Cat Chat.
Oh, no. I like drunk driving.
Broker dude arrested Sunday for his 6th OWI in the town of Spring Green.
Bring him into the 6x6 club there. You got the cowbell, the drunk bell. Ooh. I believe the bell broke or your hand cramped up. No. I don't know which.
It doesn't get excited. Oh, you don't want to be excited. You're drunk.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, about 11:09 in the p.m. Sauk County Sheriff's Office initiated a stop on 14, and a deputy made contact with a 52-year-old dude. They noticed signs of impairment, and they were like, hey, would you like to perform some field sobriety tests?
I'm sovereign citizen. I'd like to plead my fifth.
Sovereign citizen.
Good. We're going to take you up to the Canadian border and drop you off.
Well, he's got a bunch of charges. 6 OWI. Operating while revoked. Failure to install ignition interlock device. Possession of the THC. Possession of drug paraphernalia.
Oh, my God. He hit the trifecta.
Unsafe lane deviation.
Oh, the quadfecta.
Operating without insurance. And open intoxicants in a motor vehicle.
He hit the quadly quiddly trifecta.
So it sounds like he swerved out of his lane, and that's why they pulled him over. And he had open booze in there, and his pipe and his weed.
Yeah.
And no interlock ignition.
That sounds like jail time to me. That sounds like quite a bit of jail time. And a job at Wendy's when he gets out.
You're 6th OWI. You're definitely.
I assume he'll have to steal a car and drive his drunk ass to Wendy's to go to work when he gets out in 8 years. How do you see this ending? In Wisco, I think a company requires 8 DUIs before they deem you not hireable.
It's bad. That's a lot.
6 DUIs. That's incredibly.
Yeah,
it's not bad luck. That's just aiming your car at something and trying to hit it.
I do not have his name. They haven't released his name yet.
Wow.
I'm sure.
6. Yeah. Where was he picked up? Not Viroqua?
Highway 14 in Spring Green.
14 Spring Green. Oh. He's going to get some pork chops.
So.
He was Spring Green. Oh, boy. What Spring Green ever do to deserve that guy? 6 DUIs. You think it should be impossible to get 6 DUIs? I mean, just as a casual conversation starter. Do you think it ought to be impossible to get 6 DUIs?
For most people, yes.
For 99.9% of society?
Yeah, 100%. But there's 1% of the population who their only goal in life is being drunk.
Right. and to hell with everybody else.
So that's why none of his stuff is taken care of.
Well, then you get hit by that guy and you can't sue that guy. It's a waste of your time and money, and there's nothing to get.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an overall.
He's a 50-year-old loser driving around without insurance.
Yeah, right.
And no license.
So you're screwed too. Everybody's screwed in this guy's orbit.
So get it together. Get it together. You're not gonna. And now you're probably gonna be 58 when you get out of prison. I hope you're happy. Good decision.
Well, they get into that. They hit that fourth and fifth one. And they're like, well, you can't do anything else to me, so I might as well just drive like a boss, a drunk boss. Not all kings wear a crown, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
you know what they wear? You know what some kings wear when they're not wearing a crown? That Budweiser case is like your hat. It was supposed to be funny, but it wasn't. Wear the case.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's do cat chat instead. It's not a whole lot you can talk about with drunk people.
My comedy routine has come to an end. We're moving on.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
Yes, you can.
Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats.
Okay. I'm going to talk to my orange cat people out there.
Oh.
Now, orange cats are well known to have, or supposedly, this is kind of like the chestnut mayor of the horse world.
Dude, rip, rest in peace, my little Hercules, my little orange farm cat buddy.
Orange cats and the Oreo cats, the black and white ones, tuxedo cats, are both kind of known for having crazy personalities. And like on TikTok especially, they'll call it orange cat energy, coming at you. They seem to be wackier than other cats, right? So we're trying to find out, is this just some weird perception that we have of them, or scientifically speaking? Are orange cats actually different than cats of other colors, right? Well, for starters, orange cats are not a breed like British Shorthair or Siamese. Cats of many breeds, from Maine Coons and Munchkins to American Bobtails and Siberians, they can have orange colorations, which perhaps makes it all the weirder that orange cats aficionados claim that orange cat behaviors transcend breed. Earlier this year, scientists identified the gene responsible for the orange coat coloration found in cats. It's ARHGAP36, one of my favorites. But as to whether orange coloration also comes with a suite of behaviors or personality traits, much less is known. In 2015, a small study published in some journal used an anonymous online poll to find that people were at least more likely to attribute the trait friendliness to orange cats than to other cat colors. And a larger study published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior in the same year also found some support to the idea that orange cats are distinct. We found that most of the differences are breed-related, but there were some differences related to coat color. That's what one of the clinical scientists said that worked on the study. He's the senior author of the study. Lilac-colored cats, for instance, were found to be more playful and more likely to experience separation anxiety. Piebald cats, or those with white patches, had decreased vocalization scores, and cats with tortoiseshell pattern were less aggressive toward dogs. Weird, huh? But orange cats? It's interesting that you mentioned orange cats being more outgoing, because we found the opposite, he said. They were more likely to show fear-related aggressions towards unfamiliar people. Orange cats were also linked to a heightened interest in prey. Well, that research may be some of the best that we have when it comes to attributing any behavior to cat colors. Dude is also quick to qualify the findings. Our assessment was done through questions sent to owners. It was not done via direct observation. Every time you use a questionnaire, you are assuming the risk of bias because you are asking people what they think about something. Therefore, it may just be the idea that the orange cat is being extra sassy is so prominent that bias is showing up in studies. Even without that knowledge, though, this guy says biases are often grounded in experience. And as someone who handles cats on a regular basis, he has his own experience belief. Like male cats are more outgoing than female cats.
So the personality outweighs the brain. Is that what you're the Garfield effect, as we call it?
No, it's just that we don't really have any distinctive, for sure science on the orange cat thing.
I will tell you, my orange cat, Hercules, who I rescued after he got attacked out at the farm. But, I mean, he was very athletic, instinctual. I mean, one of the smartest cats, as far as cats go. That's,
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, anyway, self-preservation, all the good things. And he lived to be like 20.
Right.
It was outdoors.
That's so crazy.
I had him the last maybe 5 years of his life, but God, was he a great cat. I think they're handsome.
Yeah.
I think orange cats are just absolutely handsome.
I do too.
Yeah.
And the gene that provides the orange coloration, it's also linked to the X chromosome, which explains why orange cats are more likely to be male. Female cats have 2 X chromosomes, and that means they must possess 2 copies of the gene in order to produce orange coloration.
Here we go.
So maybe that's the real answer to the orange cat quirkiness is the male cats, because this guy right here who handles cats all the time is saying male cats are more outgoing than female cats, while the majority of orange cats are males.
Yeah.
So is that what it is? Don't know. As scientists learn more about genes and how they influence development, they have learned that any given gene is often linked with a variety of downstream traits. For instance, people with red hair have a variant receptor gene, which may also be linked to a higher tolerance for pain and reduced effectiveness of anesthesia.
Yeah, I want to say Hercules was smarter than my other cats, but I also caught him chewing through an electrical cord that was plugged in. But he didn't know.
Because they have fish oils in them.
Yeah, he didn't know that. He didn't know he was about to get zapped and blown into the atmosphere.
That's why they find cords so attractive. Stupid oils in them.
Yeah. Plastics.
You're supposed to put tinfoil over it. So there you go.
Yeah.
Is the orange cat thing mostly because they're dudes? Look at all the orange cat people are like, dude, orange cat problems are real, okay? And I agree. I have experience with orange cats. They're different. And just like in the tuxedo cats, I feel like they talk all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Herc was a pretty easy keeper. I mean, holy cow. He just rolled with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have cats that hide when people come over. We've always just been real lucky having real friendly cats that want to jump in everybody's lap and get hugged and rubbed up on.
Our cats
So that's cool.
do not like the maintenance man.
Don't like the maintenance man?
Yeah. Well, they don't really like anybody coming over. And I found Twyla hid herself in between the bath and the shower curtain.
I mean, it's pretty good.
It was just her little tail was sticking out.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you didn't see the tail, you would never know. It's actually brilliant.
I know.
It's actually brilliant.
I was like,
but I guess they don't know that their tail's sticking out. Yeah.
Totally.
All right. It's like, what do I do with that thing? I don't even know how to control that thing.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.